Okay, what's up everyone? Trendline Forex here. It's 10th of August, Wednesday, and that means we're gonna have a look at gold, and I'll share with you what my views are and what I'm gonna be looking for here on this instrument. All right, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. There's videos like this one coming out every other day, so a lot of great and valuable content that you can take advantage of. Alright, so we're gonna start off from the daily time frame, just what we did last Wednesday when we last looked at gold. Okay, back then price had just given us this candle to work with, and as you can see, we've got a pullback inside of our sell area, and then we have this nice signal candle right here. We have a long wick to the upside, and at the same time we have a close as a bearish candle. Alright, so to me that gives me an idea that the market will probably continue to the downside, basically continue the main trend right after the pullback. So back then we talked about possible selling opportunities from around those levels to at least test the previous lows down here, maybe even break below them, right? And back then we had this 1807 level, and what I said was that if we get this candle, and that probably means the market is probably not going to go anywhere above 1807. However, what happened after that, a couple of days after that, we get this next candle right here, which pretty much closes above this one right here. Okay, and so I didn't take a sell entry, didn't have a further confirmation to take a sell entry, and that was a good thing because as you can see the market then pushed higher. So my bias right now hasn't changed at all. I'm pretty sure that the market will continue to the downside, and again I'm going to be looking to sell from inside of this area. So what I'm saying is that this sell zone right here, I think, is still going to affect price action and push the market lower. I'm just gonna have to be looking to sell a further confirmation, right? And plus, since we've seen that push higher, the market is still going up, so there's no point to enter a sell trade right now. We need to wait for that further confirmation. Also, that 1807 level isn't as strong as it was back before we had this move higher and close above this previous candle. All right, so we're gonna drop down to the lower time frames, and I'm gonna explain to you what kind of entry I'm gonna be looking for. But what's very interesting and important to know is that we got CPI coming out today for the US dollar, and it's not a very high impact news, but considering that we don't have that many news coming out this week, not even next week, this could actually affect the market. So this is the 1 hour time frame. What we've seen was that first initial test of the sell zone. Price reacted pretty nicely, but it then came all the way back up here, closing above this previous high. So since the first test of the sell zone, we've had a higher high, we also had a higher low, then we had another higher high. So like I said, the market is still pushing up. There's still some bullish pressure. We need to wait for some confirmation before we enter a trade. There's no point to enter a short trade now, because what we can see is price continuing higher again, just like it did the last few times. However, what I'm going to be looking for is, and why did I mention that there's news coming out today? Because I think this could be the moment where we can actually get an entry here. Alright, so I think during the news we may see that push higher. We can see that price leaves a wick testing that 1807 level. Alright, but by the time the hourly candle closes, we can close down here. What that is going to show us is that the market has tried to push higher, reach some higher values, but instead of that, it failed to close up here and it closed down here, maybe even below this previous high. So this will be the ideal entry. We're then going to be looking to take a sell trade and expect that the price will go lower. All right, so what we also talked about before was that if that downside move starts with this first candle that we saw right here, then we were going to be looking for profit all the way down here at this previous low, maybe even expecting that price will break below it. Right, but since the market is pushing higher right now, I actually think we should be more cautious with our targets, and we can actually look for targets not all the way down here around 1685, 1690. But we need to, close our trades before that, because we could easily see the market, making a big move to the downside, but then meeting some support down here or anywhere below that and going back to the upside. All right, so when it comes to major reversal and continuation on the daily time frame to the downside, I think it may be still a bit early. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for that reversal. If we do get an entry like this one, then we're going to place our Fibonacci 2 right here from swing high to swing low, right? And then we're going to be looking for some high probability areas where we can, possibly close our sell positions. Also, it's very important to see if price action will steadily go down and it will create some deep pullbacks, because that's going to show that the market doesn't have that much strength and not a lot of bearish pressure. All right, but if it creates a nice momentum, all right, if we see a nice momentum to the downside, something like this, then we don't have to limit our profits, and we can then let it run all the way down to that previous low. So what I'm talking about is price action just like this type of movement right here. If we see the market going down like this, then we need to make sure to observe price action, and as soon as we get some rejection wicks to the downside or some engulfing candles to the upside, we're then going to close our sell positions. All right, but if the market drops like this with a nice momentum moves, then that means we may be looking at a major reversal here, or basically a continuation to the downside, and we can then focus on targets all the way down here. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know in the comment section down below. Share with us what entries you're looking at. Are you trading gold? Do you have any open trades right now? Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description below this video and join our free Telegram channel to find even more trading related content. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video, which is going to be on Friday, and I'm also going to put out an update here on gold next Wednesday. And if you want to stay up to date with what's going on with all the instruments in my watch list, make sure to get in touch with us so we can put you in the premium channel, where I'm sending video analysis every single day in a closed group, and I'm also sending out trading signals every time I take a trade. So if I do get an entry here, I will send a trade signal in the premium channel. If you want to get involved, like I said, reach out and we're gonna put you in. That's all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to watch our last 2 videos where you can find more valuable information. Check out our channel for more trading related videos. I wish you all a successful trading, and I'll see you next time.